Hi, my name is Denise Salmon. I'm the managing broker of Remax Crest in North Vancouver and Remax Masters in West Vancouver. So today's question is around professional cleaning. My buyers wrote into the contract that the seller would professionally clean the property, and they're not happy with the level of cleanliness when they took possession of it. What can we do? After the fact, there's not much you can do. The buyer still has to complete. The only other options are they could try and sue the seller for what it costs them to clean the property, or the agents end up chipping in, which is what happens most often, is that the agents end up footing the bill to have cleaners come in and clean to the level that the buyers are happy with. Being proactive moving forward on this is how can you make it so that you don't end up dealing with this after completion? Well, it's how you write that clause. So seller will professionally clean the property and provide a receipt upon completion is not enforceable. What you have to understand when you're crafting that clause is that you need a who, what, when, where, why. You need more specifics so that everybody understands what it is that's expected. So the first thing you do is ask your buyers, what are their expectations? They need to understand that when they take over the property, it may not look as pristine as it did when they viewed it. Once you remove furniture, carpets, paintings, and artwork off the walls, the property looks much different than it did. You start to see the stains on the carpet, the cobwebs in the corner, all of those sorts of things come into play. So it's very important that you educate your buyer about what to expect. Once you've established that, you then write the clause that the seller will have the property professionally cleaned and provide a receipt on or before completion for the services rendered, and that list of what is to be done includes the following, and be very specific: carpet shampooing, all blinds and window coverings to be cleaned, all surfaces, inside of all cabinets and cupboards, anything like that, very specific. So in the event that the seller cannot complete these services, then credit back to the buyer on the list of disbursements at completion date for a set amount. That could be $500, could be $1,000, whatever it is that you deem these cleaning things are going to be worth. So you have to then ensure that it's very clear to everybody what it's worth and what's expected. Without that, a lawyer can't enforce it. So it's really important that you have the who, what, when, where, why in that clause, and that then becomes an enforceable clause that, and the buyer feels comfortable knowing that even if it's not clean, they've got some recourse so that they can call in their own cleaners and get it done. So make sure that your clauses are enforceable. If they're a bit women fancy, they could be interpreted a number of different ways, then you might as well not even put it in the contract. So make sure that everybody is very clear on what's expected on both sides. Moving day is a very emotional time. There's a lot going on. So without clear expectations, it falls on the shoulders of the agents. And you got to remember, it's not your job to ensure that the property is in perfect condition. You have to set the expectations of the clients and put the process in place to ensure that it is.